Kapal Tana Penu, Unesaro Giovanna Manedere, Jamuya Sarde Gore, Jailan Jamugo, Vana Dolide.
In the name of the Father, Our Lady of Good Studies,
Pray for us.
Our Lady of Good Studies,
Pray for us.
Our Lady of Good Studies.
Pray for us.
I have a lot of friends that committed suicide. My brother committed suicide a few years ago. He was also in a residential school. My sister drank herself to death because being in a residential school. Things were just going fine in my life until I was taken away at the age of 5 years old. This was the beginning of my dark side of my life.
There's massive social problems as a result of the abuse that the students received, of being taken away from their parents, so the parenting skills were lost. They were taken out of their culture, so a lot of the dynamics of the culture were lost. They were not forced to speak English, and they were not allowed to speak their own language at all. Non-Native society thought that Native people should become white people.
How I see it, there just can't be a place like that. That's got to be hell itself.
Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences, Case, Bhubaneswar, India, the world's largest fully free residential educational institute and home for 25,000 poorest of the poor tribal children, including 15,000 girls, providing comprehensive and complete education from kindergarten to post-graduation with vocational and all-round skills empowerment.
आमर जो परंपरा अनुसार चाष करवा प्रणाली शिखी पार ना सेटा गोटे दुखर विषय आम जोटा कि चाष कले ही आज सारा पृथ्वी बंचुंट पाला पकाइबार ए सब विषय से टोटाली जानी पार ना कौन विहन प्रति से आग्रही हो पार ना केवल पाठ भी पढ़ुंट अधकांडिया होकर छाड़ी दे आम जोटा कि आमर पूर्वपुरुष चाष कर आसुचु से चाष विषय टोटाली आमनकर मुख्य आदिवासी परंपरार संस्कृति आउ पिंदाउड़ा तो एबे आधुनिक जुगर सब करूछंती सीटा ही दुखर विषय
अरे कुना पुना आना ओहिलेरु
I mean, here these tribal children have very strong life skills, so they can do any kind of thing, farming, helping the family members, going to the forest, collecting the forest produce. But in that place, they are completely confined to that single, campus, and their life skill is completely zero.
Kana ti purban jujulenjina yuyulenjina tol anseringan tu baktin len rabang lai kana adangri len asura len rabang lajap iskulan yirji iskulan yirtenji ainji ergama bakte asin bakte jiji ji nyang naji garo jaga gamle agianji ganat roja nyang te jen gama sinre ajiji dong ne gamle tanol tolen jenang gama tolte garo jaga gamla gat ro ji
वेदांतर पुरा आसुचंती
KISS, Vedanta, Adani, Nalco, all of them have clubbed together as if they are a team. And they are trying to put money through KISS to educate the tribal children. What is the kind of education that's being given?
ନିଜର କୁଇ ଭାଷା ପରମ୍ପରା ଆଉ ରୀତିନୀତି ବିଧି ବିଧାନ ପାଶରେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ସିଟିର ପରିବେଶକୁ ନେଇକରି ସେମାନେ ଗର୍ବ ଅନୁଭବ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନିଜର ପିତାମାତାକୁ ବି ହେୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ତୁଚ୍ଛ ଜ୍ଞାନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଆମେ ଆମର ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଚାଡ଼ି କରି ଆମେ ଅନୁଭବ କରିପାରୁଛୁ
Their whole mind has been brainwashed through a kind of education which says Vedanta is good, mining is good, consumerism is good, your culture is bad. You have still KISS writes in its magazine that tribal people are primitive.
ଖର ବିଷୟ ଯଦି ସେଟା କହି କୋଇ ଭାଷା ବି ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ସମ୍ମାନ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା ହେଲେ ଭଲ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଆଉ ସେ ସବୁ ବେଲେ ସେ ଖାଲି ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କହୁଛି ଆଉ ତାର ଗୋଟେ ଜେଜେମା ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ହିଁ ସେ କରିକି ବିରକ୍ତ କରୁଥିବ ତ ଏଇଟା ଆମମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଦୁଃଖଦାୟକ ଯେଉଁ ଭାଷା ପ୍ରତି ଆମର ସମାଜର ରୀତିନୀତି ଯେଉଁ ସମ୍ମାନ ପ୍ରତି ବି ଦୁଃଖଦାୟକର ବିଷୟ ହେଉଛି
All they are doing by bringing these children to mainstream is creating a labor force. There was a sustainable family. There was a family which was self-dependent. Now the self-dependent family, through education, is being made dependent. Either on the state, either on the market, either on whichever means you can say. So the idea of education that KISS follows is to make the tribal people who are self-dependent to being dependent. This is what I understand by the mainstream education that they are providing.
And transforming social liabilities into social assets, creating change agents for the society and converting tax consumers into taxpayers.
আমার পুଅ ନିଜେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ କେତେଟା ପିଲାକୁ ଗତ ବର୍ଷ ଆଉ ଏ ବର୍ଷ ସଞ୍ଜୟ ମୁଁ ଆଉ 4ଟା ପିଲାକୁ ଆଣି ଛାଡ଼ିବିରେ ଟିକେ ତରଣରେ ରହିବ ଦେଖାତି କରିବୁ ଟିକେ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ବାପା ଆମେ ତ ଏବେ ଜାଣିଲୁନି ଆଉ ଏଠି ମୁଁ କିଛି ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ନେବି ନାହିଁ ଆମେ ତ କେତେ କଷ୍ଟ ପାଉଛୁ ଏଠି ରହି କରି ବନ୍ଦେଇଲା ପରେ ଆଉ ତମେ କେଉଁ ପିଲାକୁ ବି ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ନେଇକରି ଆଣ ନାହିଁ ତମେ ନିଜେ ରିକ୍ସ ନେବ ବୋଇଲେ ଆଣ ମୁଁ କହିବି ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଏଠି ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ନେଇ ଦେଖିବି ନାହିଁ ଏମିତି ବି ମୁଁ ଶୁଣୁଛି ମୋ କାହିଁକିନା ମୋ ନିଜ ପୁଅ କହିଛି
Pandina pandai je temja ati pandino je enpe ater dayo to orwende esok kan pentin jange no kenje wende buddha ha chere jawle wende kajarwa ha vesale ene ol raja terenja panditere parre kacana ko karpodane enja ene osbida akenji barre vesale ene panditere mesnia era chahine ni mana ne katte atsare rabu ba on janasi
Tribal parents are sending their children hoping that these children of theirs will become a great person one day, but the reality is not being told, the reality is not being revealed. I have come across both in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa and many of the ashram schools. The tribal students, they are sexually abused, physically abused, mentally suppressed and really they are destroyed that way.
Moving on, a month after the horrific case of sexual harassment of 12 tribal girls in a government-aided school came to light in Kanker.
A 10-year-old student studying at a government-aided residential school for tribal students was raped by a 22-year-old employee of the school. The police have arrested the accused, who they claim had also helped enroll many other students.
These tribal children will lose their socio-cultural values, tribal way of life, social relationship with one another, it kills the mindset of the children, the language and life system of the village, of the tribes, everything they will lose.
इसलिए हम विरोध कर रहे हैं। हम जो ये शिक्षा दे रहे हैं अडानी हो वो अपनी जो शिक्षा दें ताकि ये बच्चे जंगल से नफरत करें, ये बच्चे हमारी संस्कृति से नफरत करें, ये बच्चे हमारे त्यौहार से नफरत करें और ये बच्चे जो हम जी रहे हैं अपने माता पिता के प्रति भी दुनिया बने।
We are facing different challenges like the example of climate change. I think it is the tribal way of intelligence, the wisdom that they have, how to live in harmony with nature. And I think this will help us in the future to save this earth, because as a indigenous person, I call the tree my sister, the rabbit as my brother, or water my that is my life, to recognize the indigenous way of living, their learning, their wisdom will help entire human race to live in harmony and peace in this earth. I think this is the message that I would like to talk to the educated community in the world.
Sikerilo puyu pute o soronaga go vana vegitere Ningamulo kunji boile o bumburu pago vana jolitare Go sikerilo puyu pute o soronaga go vana vegitere